Hey there, it's Rachel from All About the House. In this video I'm doing a review of the Me Goals planner and sharing what I got in my haul. So they had a sale with 50% off their 2017 diaries, so around March to May is a really good time to get diaries if you want to give them a go, because they always discount them by about 50% off. So I ended up adding a few other things to the cart because I have no self-control when it comes to buying planners. So let's do a quick flip through of what I got. So I got the 2017 planner and I got the Goals planner. So it is a glue bound, so like a book bound style notebook. It's got a sturdy cover. You can get a soft cover or a hard cover. It's fairly thin, so it'd be a good size to fit in your wallet. And as for the size, it comes in about 6 inches wide by about 8 inches high. So it's not too big, not too small, it's a good size. So on the cover, it's got lots of quotes. That's one of the reasons that I really like this planner. It's got lots of quotes scattered throughout. Some things about goal setting, which are quite good. How to use the planner, that's always nice because I like to read how other people use different types of planners and their planning systems. So then you've got lots of goal setting pages. In the first one, you've got the type of goal, what you basically want to do, if it's a short, medium or long-term goal, milestones, things to do. I love that it's got these little check boxes. And it's also got this little divider strip here, so you could do a priority, or you could list out all the things and then number them later on if you're like me and you might list them out and then forget to put one in, and then you got to do like an hour and it gets really messy. So you could just number them and prioritize them, or put how long the task is going to take. So if you've got 15 minutes and there's like 2 tasks on the list that take 15 minutes, you can pick which one to do, and then the outcome and the date completed. So it's a good way to track if you're doing all your goals and being productive, etc. So it's got lots of goal setting pages. Then in the diary, I really like the minimalist look of this planner where it's just black and white, so you could customize it to suit your liking, add some stickers, colored pens, etc. The other thing that I like about this planner is that it is an Australian company, so I live in Australia if you haven't picked up on my accent. So it's got the public holidays for Australia and then New Zealand, as well as the rest of the world, UK, US, Canada. Not many planners have those dates, and like school term dates as well. So that was another thing that attracted me to this planner. The dates at a glance pages, and then the monthly goal setting, or the monthly planner. So this was one of the reasons that I really liked this notebook, because it's got space to put a goal for the month, all the things you need to do, as well as your top 3. I love doing top 3 because I have so many things to do that doing the top 3 really helps me prioritize. And so if I only get 3 things done, then at least I got the most important ones done first. Some note space, because you can never have enough of that. And then each day, so it's got the day of the week, and I like that it's just one letter, so it's not the whole word taking up lots of planning space. And then all your dates listed out, so there's a fair bit of room to write. So you could do 1 line for your personal, 1 line for blog, 1 line for your business, or if you're planning other people's schedules, you could put like your kids' activities there. You could put cleaning tasks. You could do a top 3 for each day because there's 3 lines. So I really liked the layout of this. Different to the traditional calendar view, because I feel like there's a lot more room to write on these lines here, and it's lined so it keeps your writing straight than just the boxes of a calendar. So really liked this monthly planner layout. So it's got that for each of the months going, and then it's got the weekly view. So it's got, again, just the letter, so you don't have to waste space with the whole word, and then it's got the public holidays printed directly in here as well. And I really like that at the start of each week they have a focus, so you can sort out what you're going to do. So I really think this planner is ideal if you've got a blog or a business, and then you can really knuckle down on your goals, and things don't get lost as they can in other planners that aren't as goal based and task specific. So it's got the days of the week. Saturday and Sunday do share a line. That's usually when I have the most time to work on my business, so I'd probably stretch that out, maybe turn this into a note section, split this in half and make that Saturday and make that Sunday. I have not used this planning yet. I'm going to do it as one of the planners for the 52 planners in 52 weeks challenge that I'm doing. So I'll make sure I include a link below when I film that video, which will be to come. So make sure you subscribe if you want to be notified when that post is goes live on my blog. I'll include the link below. And then you can also do your weekly goal and then habits to track as well. I love putting habit trackers in my planner. They've only got space for 3 there, so I probably want to add some more, but at least they include it, because not many planners do include habit tracking, and then you have to keep rewriting the same task each day, which takes up a lot of space and time. And then it's also got 2 bookmarks, which is really good because most of them just put 1 in, so you could flag like the dates at a glance calendar and then your weekly views. So I like that they give you that option. And that's pretty much it for the planner. A couple of notes pages at the back. So yeah, it's a 12-month calendar, and the next one is this goals book, which came as like a box set with a nice pen. I love pens. I'll just get it out of the box. Oh, a bit tricky one-handed. Okay, so this one is a bit fatter than the other book. I really like the gold on this. It's like a really nice, simple embellishment. Not too like showy, so it's like professional if you wanted to take it to work. I know if you bring out a planner with a lot of stickers in it, people look at you weirdly in a meeting. Alright, so this one is very similar to the other one, only it's got more about how to set goals, and it is like got more goal setting pages as well. So if you didn't want a dated calendar, then you should go with this one. Again, a few notes pages, and it's got more detailed planning space for each goal. So there was the shorter goal tasks pages like in this one, and then you can also do bigger goals as well with more room to write. Whoops, sorry, I'm losing my place. So notes pages, and then basically why you're doing that goal, and then goal milestones so you can stay on track, track your progress, and then more spaces to do all the things. So I really wish I'd had this planner when I was creating one of my e-courses, because then I could put like create sales page and then things to do. I might have create the image, write the sales copy, proofread, and list out everything for that task. So it's really good if you want to just keep this out of your normal planner, and if you're working on a big project, and keep it in a separate notebook. Keep it all together rather than scattered, because if I'm planning it in my planner, you know, some tasks might end up here and there, and I might forget to put in certain things and then overschedule, and then it all gets a bit cramped at the last minute. So I like that this one you can really like space it out and just keep track of only that, with just like pages specifically for that goal. And then you can review it as well, so on how you can improve next time. Again, lots of nice quotes, lots of goal setting pages, and it's undated so you can start using it anytime, and then lots of notes pages. I'd probably want more goal setting pages than all of these notes pages, because I don't really like open-ended pages, because I hardly know what to do with them. I just kind of look at the blank page and think, okay, so what should I put here? Whereas with these like goal setting pages, it lists out exactly what you should put where. So I really like structured planning systems. So anyway, that's that one. And then the other two that I couldn't resist adding to my cart were the Get Shit Done notebook. So this one was only like $3 extra. It was like a upsell. When you buy one of these other ones, it was only $3, although I think it's like $6. So this one is another good one that you could chuck in your handbag with the stitch binding. Again, it's super thin. It's like a couple of millimeters wide, so it's very compact. Again, lots of nice quotes, and then how to use it. As for the size, it's like the size of my hand, so it is really small. It's probably smaller than I would have liked, but it's good for just like to-dos on the go, or if you have some extra like overflow from your planner that you can't fit in there, or you just want to keep your planner for doing like appointments and you want to keep all of your tasks out of your planner, then this would be a good alternative. Again, love the top 3. I always choose a top 3 when I'm doing a to-do list, so love that this is already like built into it. And then lots of boxes where you can track your progress. So when I'm working on a task, I usually color in like half the box as like in progress, and then a full color it in means the task is completed. So that also helps for tracking where I'm up to. So I really like when they include like a little circle or a checkbox with their to-do list, rather than again just open-ended note space. So there's a few of these goal setting pages in here. Nice simple little notebook. And then the last thing I got was the progress journal. Again, this is really small. I don't have big hands, they just look big on the camera. So that's about 4 inches wide by about 5.75 inches high. So again, it's compact. I did think that it was a bit bigger when I brought it, and I probably would like it to be bigger, because then it's easier to write in, especially because these are like glue bound notebooks. So you have to, as you've probably seen when I'm filming this video, you have to hold them open with your hand when you're writing, which is probably my only gripe about this planner. I really wish that it was spiral bound or like disc bound, because you can see it just wants to close, doesn't want to stay open. So that can be a bit annoying. Alright, so let's go through the progress journal. Same deal, gives you some tips on how to set up your goals, and then lots of quotes to motivate you. And then I really like this, just pick 5 goals for the next 90 days and only focus on that. So if you're overwhelmed, and then again lots of to-do lists, some open-ended planning space. And then this one has more of like a reflection focus. So if you're really into looking back on how you did, then that's where you can put that in here. So lots of these pages, again undated, so you can start it at any time. It's got a bookmark to keep your page. So basically the same the whole way through, and then some extra notes pages at the back. So I really like the simplicity of these planners. Simple, and they're compact, and they don't weigh a lot. So this literally weighs like nothing. It probably weighs as much as my e-reader, which I think is like 200 grams or something like that. So it's a really light notebook, which is not going to take up bulk in your handbag. You can just chuck it in there. Good for on-the-go planning. So I don't think you need to purchase all of these like I did. I always go a bit overboard when I'm buying planners. If you're looking for a planner, then I would go with obviously the dated one. If you are, it's halfway through the year, so if your planner is not working for you or just want to try something different, then go for one of the undated planners. And if you want something compact, then go for the Get Shit Done or the Progress Journal. So that's my review of the Migos planner. I was not like sponsored or asked by them to do this review or given this stuff for free. Like, I went and bought it myself because I wanted it, and I liked it so much that I thought I'd just do a video to share it. So if you want more planner related videos and reviews and tutorials, etc., make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as my blog, because I do heaps of these stuff. Basically, I'm like addicted to all things planning. So make sure that you subscribe to both my blog and YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. Bye!